Of a skeleton that was still in articulation, but underneath it were bones sticking up that were obviously had been gone in before.
Yes.
So this is a space that has been used over time,
Yeah.
which is really adds a lot of credence to the whole hypothesis that they were deliberately disposing of their dead. And the fact that this other chamber where Neo was found in the same context also adds a lot of credence to the hypothesis they're putting forward. But they did so very tentatively because it's opened up huge questions and stuff, both on in terms of the science itself, but also on a philosophical level. You know, so but that's what makes it exciting.
This is a creature with a brain the size of an orange.
Absolutely.
You know, a tiny brain, which was from the waist upwards extremely primitive, but from the waist downwards incredibly human. So that's why we call the exhibition Almost Human, and I'm the almost scientist.
So
You and me both, Mike.
so when you are doing this, you exploring the same caves over and over again, or
No.
are there other caves around?
New caves. But I mean, Sturkfontein is still being worked and still getting incredible finds. And that's been going since the 1940s.
Absolutely. You know, this cave, they knew the caving society would go often into the Rising Star cave system. But it was Lee Berger who said, don't look far, look right close by, re-look at it. And it literally was Stephen Tucker, one of the cavers, having to move aside to let the other guy go through, that he found this chamber, and they're all mad. I think they're adrenaline junkies. He thought, well, let's go see where this goes. And then they uncovered these pictures.
But you see, I mean, they had lights on their helmets. Homo Naledi didn't. So how these were carried through this incredible terrain, underground terrain. I mean, but come up with a better theory. I'm sure Lee Berger would love to have another theory.
Yep.
So if you've got any ideas as to how we've got 15...
I think they were drawn to it.
By what?
In a way.
By what?
Well, he found the path and said, let's see where he goes.
That's possible, but babies?
I don't know.
Die.
They're almost human, so we all have a little human sentiment somewhere. Instinct of a sort. I mean, speculation, we don't know.
No, I mean, the other theories are that there was some catastrophic event, which they haven't found evidence of yet. But that's another theory, that, I don't know, there was a bright light in the sky and everybody ran away or something and ran into a cave, or that the cave collapsed on top of them while they were hiding in a thunderstorm, or I don't know. But the fact of the matter is there's no evidence of that. There's no evidence that they were all in one place and there was a catastrophic event, because the bones don't show that. They show that they were placed there.
Evolution.
No, I mean, they're incredibly respectful. Not at all. That doesn't harm their lungs. Might harm their lungs, but it doesn't harm the environment. So what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the equivalent. In fact, it's more rare than anything the crown jewels in Britain might be able to present. This is unique. There's nothing like it on the planet. You know, and so it needs to have that. You have to have that kind of perspective when you're looking at these things. Nowhere else on the planet do we have this. This is something that South Africa has and nowhere else has.
You know, don't know if you know Philip Tobias's famous quote about being asked rather, not in a very nice way, what did Africa give the world? And his reply being, Africa gave the world humanity. And not only that, we're giving the world the story of humanity.
Yeah.
And every find that's coming out is pointing to our origins here, and it's something that we can all be incredibly proud of, because it's a heritage that finally, especially in South Africa, that we all share. This all belongs to us, and that's what makes that's the goosebump stuff, you know. And let's not, you know, we all fling around these. We've all been very active on our phones today and our cameras, and to be able to trace back and look at those early stone tools that we used to chop things and cut things. That ability of our brain to be able to modify our surroundings for our own gain. That's what we're looking at, and to not take that incredible journey for granted.
So can you just that quote again, please?
And then you went on.
Africa Day for the world, humanity, that's no small thing.
And that's no small thing.
Yes.
Yeah.